don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Hey guys, we are back for another video. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you are notified when new videos are uploaded. And also hit the thumbs up if you are enjoying the content. And also let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, so let's jump right in here, guys. I did a video earlier with regards to the situation. I don't even know if I want to call it a situation. It's actually a lawsuit in which Cassie had filed against Diddy, alleging that she had been AR'd, alleging trafficking, all of that. So go and watch that video. Well, it's getting a little deep here, and it looks like New York PD, they have launched a criminal investigation that involves this particular case. If you guys recall, in the previous video I did, the document is a 35-page document, and it lists specific instances. So it's not a general complaint. It is very specific, and it lists when these different events had taken place. And therefore, in instances where, you're very specific, things can be investigated. So it looks like for the state of, New York, they are investigating Diddy for this particular case. When I think about this case, it really reminds me of R. Kelly. Because we heard very similar things about R. Kelly. And now we're hearing this about Diddy. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't feel as though she's lying. I mean, I feel like this is very embarrassing. I've never known Cassie to be problematic. She's always been very meek. Obviously, I don't know her personally, but have we not heard things about Diddy? Like, I don't know him personally, but if you just go Google his name and just put in certain things, you know what I'm alluding to, it'll bring up a whole bunch of stuff. So now Cassie, someone that was in a 10-year plus situationship with him, and now she's coming out and she's saying what this man did to her, and she details the events. Like, she's not just saying it, she's calling it exactly when it occurred. So this is serious, and apparently Diddy knew that this was something that was going to be coming down the pipeline, because apparently lawyers have been in contact with his lawyers, and it is speculated that they had agreed to give her 10 million, but of course she's suing him for $30 million. Which is interesting, because if you look at his Instagram, he has turned off his comments. And on his Instagram, he's talking about his daughters, which is very, very awkward that he's even saying anything. But on his, his social media, he's congratulating his daughters while terrorizing another man's daughter. So it's very interesting. Again, he knew that this was coming down, because you can't even, he's totally turned the comments off. You can't say anything on his page. I am going to be looking at some more things that involved him, because there's been some things that I've been thinking about him, and some stuff he's been involved with in the past. And I feel like this is the time to really dig into those things, because again, we know that there's been, well, if you guys follow anything related to him, there's been a lot of things that has happened with regards to him. And I'm not even speaking of his artists, stealing money from his artists. They're coming back saying basically they were pretty much robbed. Then in, some of his relationships, there were interesting things that were stated. Just some very odd things. And people have said for years that this man is dangerous. We have heard that. Now we hear Cassie telling us that this man ran out of his her apartment, or I can't remember if she said her apartment or his apartment, with a weapon to go and harm another person. So this man is dangerous. He's dangerous. We have heard, that he was potentially responsible for, his artist being, deleted. So it's interesting that this is coming out. We know Kim Porter, which was his three children's mother, she just died suddenly. And then there was speculation around that as to what really happened to her, and that she was, coming out with a tell-all book. And then we have the situation with her and Albie Shore, and Albie Shore almost died. And he had stated that him and Kim had rekindled their relationship just before she passed away. And then, a bunch of things had happened and he almost died. So there is a lot of suspicious information that is out there about this guy. And I have, for years, he just always gave me the creeps. He just always, to me, appeared to be a cold person. So originally, when I got the report, I was like, do I want to read this? And I'm telling you, when I read it, now, I've never been through anything like this, but it definitely was triggering just to read that and know that somebody had went through that. The things that, allegedly, Cassie is saying that he did to her. And if you read the report, she stated very detailed. It could be a situation where she even have some of the videos. She did state in the complaint that she had deleted videos, but then they would pop up just out of nowhere. So who knows, what's going to happen with regards to this. My guess is he's going to settle out of court, because think about it. If this goes through the court, she's going to wipe him out, because guess what? Now she gets to sit in court and tell it all. And I don't believe he wants his information out like that, but I feel for this lady's safety, because this is a very, very dangerous person. But I'm so glad that she is telling her truth and putting it out in the universe. But again, the New York, is it NYPD? I believe it is. I'm not. Let me just make sure. Yes, the NYPD now has launched a criminal investigation with regard to Diddy and all the information that has come out. And hopefully, if there are other people, I want them to come forward, because trash like this should not be terrorizing people and beating women. And this is just whoa, whoa, whoa. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Just bringing you a brief update. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments.